The IMF released their plan against crypto, and they believe that crypto should not be granted official currency or legal tender status. The IMF is scared. They realize that they are slowly losing power. And you know that famous saying when it comes to innovation or tech, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. And right now, when it comes to crypto, we are in the fighting stage. The IMF does not want countries using crypto, and I'll tell you why in this video. Now here's the thing. They don't want countries using crypto, but countries have already made it legal tender. For example, the Central African Republic and, of course, El Salvador. And the IMF does not want countries to adopt crypto in order to safeguard monetary sovereignty. But here's the funny part. El Salvador doesn't even have their own sovereign money. They traded in their Salvadoran colon for the US dollar in 2001. And now, in 2023, they have two legal tenders, the US dollar and Bitcoin. So when the IMF comes out and says that they do not want countries to adopt crypto so that they can maintain their sovereignty, what they're really saying is continue using currencies like the US dollar so that we can continue to control you. But people and countries are waking up and they want their power back. And there are also countries experiencing extreme inflation. Look at this. Venezuela, over 1,000%. Sudan, 340%. Lebanon, 200%. And this is crazy to say, but Bitcoin is actually more stable than some of these currencies. And the people are waking up. They're losing trust. They understand that governments around the world are abusing their power and also have printed trillions of dollars over the last few years, lowering the value of the dollars in your pocket. And the IMF knows this. This is what the IMF director had to say.
I think we are not paying sufficient attention to the law of unintended consequences. Take any decision that is a massive decision, like the decision that we need to spend to support the economy. At that time, we did recognize that may lead to too much money in circulation, too few goods, but didn't really quite think through the consequence in a way that upfront would have informed better. We act sometimes like 8 years old playing soccer. Here is the ball, we are all at the ball, and we don't cover the rest of the field.
And there you have it, from the director herself. We printed too much money and didn't think of unintended consequences, and we acted like 8-year-olds playing soccer, chasing the ball. Now, when it comes to crypto becoming legal tender, that's up to each individual country. Really, what I care about is if countries decide to make crypto illegal, but that's going to be very difficult to do because according to the IMF's plan, banning crypto is not the first best option. Because they understand what really happens if you ban crypto. You can't ban crypto. The only thing you could do is remove yourself from the game. The only way a ban works on something like crypto or even something like AI is if every country agrees, ban it. But that's not going to happen. There are several places in the world, countries and cities that are embracing crypto. If a large country decided to ban crypto or make it very difficult to use, these other countries will simply say, come to us. We'll give you zero tax on crypto and we'll support you. We'll help you build your businesses. So the IMF realizes this. It's very hard to ban crypto, although we probably will see regulation. If something is centralized, it's probably going to get regulated. The danger of regulation is that you can overregulate to the point where basically it's almost like there's a ban. But if that were the case, still, you'd see the biggest players, those with the most money, leave the country that's making it difficult for them for a country that's making it easy. We live in a world today where you get to vote with your feet. And when it comes to innovation, there's only two options. You can either embrace it or you can sit in the back watching everyone else move forward. Whether it was the printing press or the light bulb or the phone or the computer or the internet. And now, today, crypto and AI, you only have two choices. Embrace it or sit back and watch everyone else move forward because innovation will continue. And I have a question for you. Yes, you watching. When it comes to crypto, when it comes to blockchain, What decision are you going to make? You only get two. Are you going to embrace it, or are you going to laugh at it, ignore it, make fun of it, sit in the back while everyone else moves forward?